Hey everybody, welcome back to Satisfactory, the game where we're building factories and drinking beers because I don't have another drink lined up for tonight. So beer it is. We have our first manufacturer here, which is pretty exciting. But less exciting is we are going to move it over here. So that's what we're doing very soon. Hey, our pipes made it as well. Our steel pipes made it over here. So good. That means all those belts are hooked up correctly. So let's get to moving this manufacturer. Cheers. We can actually leave this manufacturer. We're just going to change it to a computer recipe instead. What we are going to move, though, is this. And by move, I mean delete completely. Okay. Could you please become a computer? Thank you. And please take a whole bunch of screws. Thank you. What else would you like? Some plastic, perhaps? Yeah, that's pretty sweet. How about some cable? Good job. What? Oh, because my inventory was full. So when I changed the recipe, it just pooped everything out over here. Cool. Oh, I've never seen that before. Alright, neat. That's pretty neat. So, we're going to put... We have two heavy frame manufacturers, which are going over here. And then we're going to have two computer manufacturers, which are over yonder. Or we're going to have two over yonder. Alright, so heavy frames. You can take all these screws back. And you can also be heavy frames. And you can have all those screws. Alright, good job, team. So, you need to be full power, though. Because I turned you down to 200, because we only need 200 for that. Oh, we only need 200 for, Oh, words. We only need 200 screws per minute for heavy frames. So I'm going to have two constructors doing that. For computers, however, it's only 130. So one constructor will make me that stuff for two manufacturers. One constructor with the steel screw recipe will make enough for two manufacturers. I did it. I got it all out. Okay. Have some of that and start making me computers. Hey. Looking good. We'll have use for that plastic soon enough. Okay. Can I slap a wall outlet in here like I can with a power pole? Does not look like it. Looks like I still need to manually attach this stuff, which is fine. Okay. Can't get rid of this wire though. Yeah. You know what? Actually, you know what? It's fine. Never mind. I was going to add another node over here for power, but we got two right here. I think it'll be just fine. We do want to keep this rocking and rolling, though. Okay. So, let's do some constructors. Right here. And same as last time. One is going to go directly into the assembler. And one is going to go to the other assembler. And by assemblers, I mean manufacturers. Okay. Okay, so this is why I wanted to do these beams on the outside. Because this isn't going to line up as nicely as I was hoping. But I think I can make something work if I go like this. Wait, hold on. Steel screw. 2 hundo. Okay, I got an idea. 5 per minute. Okay, let's use Mark 1 belts, because we're getting a little low on steel beams. If I go like this... I go like this... Yep. Then I go like this. Oh, it's gonna be too tight. Not ideal. Come on, man. Just land. I can't land on that? Seriously? Oh my god. Let me up. Okay. So, what are my options here then? My options are go on this side. Oh, actually that's the answer. That's the answer. Oh, it's not the answer. Oh no. Okay, we can make it work. Splitter here. This might not actually work. Unless I do something super awkward like this, which is exactly how it's going down. Oh, you can't even figure out the corner, eh? Oh dear. Well, that is unfortunate. How do we deal with this? If I bring the belt in this way, it's gonna clip through the wall, so I can't bring it down the other side of that. You can't just figure out how to like U-turn here, eh? That's too fancy. It's fine. Okay. That is that. Perfect. You also require pipes, and you also require encased beams. So, let's get these lifts all the way to the tippy top. And frames can go in that side, so that's easy. We are going to keep putting these on these Mark III belts for literally no reason. And we're going to change this to look more like this. Because this one needs to go to the moon. Oh god. It's always so weird. Okay. Nope. Yeah, I'm hitting this wall. How badly is it clipping through this wall? Okay. The answer is it's not. And I support not clipping. So, that being said, well, hold on now. I don't need to do that at all. I can just go like this. And that'll be even less clipping. Just go like this. It's just got to be over top of these machines. It doesn't have to go right to the roof. Do you have a ladder on you? No? Okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah. It's beautiful. You know what? I'm good. Oh, okay, fine. You win this round. The next thing we gotta do is figure out how to get our frames down here, which shouldn't be too hard because our frames are literally right upstairs. In fact, it should be the easiest thing to do. Okay. No, not the power lines. I want the lift. Yeah. Okay. I guess for now. Yeah, we can just do Mark 1 belts. There shouldn't be any more production. These are literally the last two things we're building in here. Oh no, sorry, not the last two things. These are the end of the production chain in here. I shouldn't be building anything else in that direction that requires any of these products. So we're just gonna leave it. How many steel frames do I have? Okay. We don't need to do this yet, but it looks like we're going to, because I have the blueprint down and it's getting moved into position, so it seems like something that's happening. Okay, let's go get frames. Oh, we gotta set these to 200, unless they're already set to 200. Yeah. How about you? 200. Okay, nice. So we do need to split you. And I think what would be fun is if we did something like this. Or is this super unnecessary? I mean, the answer is it's probably super unnecessary. So let's just stop screwing around with it. Oh, it didn't really line up, but I tried. Sure. Okay. Hey, you're not Mark 3. Gotta figure something to do with those holes, too. That's for later, though. Are you the right height? Yes. So it'd probably help if I plug this in. Oh, you are plugged in. Are you making me computers? You are making me computers. Hmm. Spilled beer all over myself. Excellent. Okay, cool. How many computers did you make me? 11. Fancy. Okay, let's go do frame stuff. For a placeholder, let's stick a hole in the floor here. Okay. So we know that's the edge of the room. Let us go up. Let's see. You know what? Let's go all the way up to our oil processing. I did stick this in here so that I could continue getting some resources. So all I gotta do is just flush this. That's how I'm dealing with my heavy oil for the time being. Pretty bad. I would like some more plastic, though. One of you guys has plastic. Okay. No? Perfect. Alright. So let that continue doing its thing. This room is going to be our circuit board room. And here is our frames. So where is that hole? Whoa, that hole is way over here. Interesting. Okay. So these rooms line up, so that's easy. Our frames come out here. So, what is down here? The train station. What is down here? Almost what we want. That's what we want. Okay. So you are in the middle, which is great. Because what we can do... No, we can't, because there's a belt here. Okay. We are going to do some fanciness here. Let's just make sure we know where this is going before we start deleting things all willy-nilly. Yes. Okay. There we go. Alright. Now, frames. What are we going to do with you? Tell you what I'd like to do with you. I would like you to be over here somehow. So, if we do this, and maybe go right to the roof. Yeah. Okay. Five. Okay, cool. 10 per minute. Okay. So we can use Mark 1 belts for this, which is perfect. So you're going to go that way. You're going to go this way. And we're not going to intersect the light. Oh no, you're a merger? Oh, of course you are. That is not how I foresaw that playing out. Okay. Let's go to our blueprints and let's get our splitter stack. That is very incorrect. There we go. Still very incorrect. There we go. Okay. Don't think the Mark V belt is required, but here we are. How badly is this belt going to interfere with me? Not at all. Excellent. Which means that you can also go up here. You know what? We're going to keep you Mark III. I'm 1000% sure that's not necessary, but whatever. Okay. Alright, you're still in the wrong spot. Whew, that was That was a little frightening. There we go. Okay, frames are going where they have to. We're going to do our normal safety features here. Oh, my metal beams. Yes, I unlocked metal beams. And painted beams. In between episodes, because I was playing around with an idea. Now, let's see if I can find where I did that and show you what I had in mind. How are we doing for time? We got 10 minutes. Where did I build that? I think it might be up a level. Yeah, it's up there. Okay. So I was talking about using signs as lights, basically. I want to show you how that looks. So it looks like this. And I think that looks super cool. This was just a test I did, but to do this, you need to have... This is a painted beam, I think, that I painted black or gray or something. But yeah, I think this looks really cool. And I'm probably going to bring this around all of these edges overlooking this central area. The light spacing might change because there's something else I want to try, and I might actually do that this episode once we get these manufacturers hooked up. But yeah, I mean, I think that looks super cool. And it provides a little extra light too, which is nice. But these are just these long signs. These 4-meter signs, yeah. I think it's looking pretty sweet. And they do actually emit light, which is nice. Okay. So, take me down. Ouch. These things are going to be held up by steel being delivered right now, which is fine. Here is our lift. So, just sneak in by this way. How do you line up in relation to this guy? You're going to go just like that. Perfect. You're going to go just like that. Right, that's the way they're all facing. Yep. Okay. You are going to go up. Yeah, so this is a way better way to have your manufacturers and stuff lined up, rather than like lengthwise going face to face or back to back or face to back or back to face. You know, all the options. Because that way you can keep your belts just in a straight line. I think this is a way better approach to logistics and constructing all these things. Keeps your belts a little less spaghettified. So previously what I've done is I've had, like, when they're running alongside each other, I'll just have the belts at different heights, but this is way easier to set up. And yeah, there we go. Our heavy frames are being automated. Now we are, at some point, going to have to drag these into storage. Wow, good lining up. But not yet. There we go. Cool. So, the other thing I wanted to look at, decoration-wise, we're going to give those manufacturers time to back up a little bit. And I can get 25 heavy frames. So, this area here is going to be a train station eventually. However, there's no real way to separate it yet. So I was thinking, and I was thinking this for several reasons, of doing something like this. if we do... Oh, these might be too big. Maybe I should wait for my train stations to be built. Let's just play with it. Let's play with it and see how it looks. Something like this. So we can zoop this up. And to keep things interesting, we could do this a different color. But basically have these go all the way to the ceiling, and then have them spaced out every so often. I mean, the big ones are nice because this is a huge room. I'm afraid if we use the small ones, they'll get lost in the sauce. We don't want things getting lost in the sauce. The other thing we can do with these is then we can run our transport tubes along them as well. Which I kind of like the idea. But the idea was... is I would have these... basically 3 per section. Now, it's going to be kind of hard to see the sections here. So here's a section here. So I would have one... well, not in the middle. Or you know what? I could have it in the middle. Because above me, on the roof, there is that arch. So anything protruding through the roof is going to be hidden behind that arch. So if I have one here... and then we can put one in the middle. Oops. As well. So each section is going to have 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that will kind of separate the train station area from the rest of the factory. Now, how many foundations are there? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay, so at 5, right where the staircase is, of course, we're going to want one here as well. This one's going to be a little off-center, because this one's off-center, but that's fine. I mean, these belts aren't staying here, so that's... well, we could think about making these belts a little more permanent, actually. That is something we could do. Okay, we're going to do that for now. But, I mean, I think that's looking kind of cool. And then, yeah, I can have supports for the hyper tube over here. It'll kind of break things up a bit between the train stations and everything else. Now, if I really wanted to break things up, I could also just have a wall. I don't know if I want that. I kind of like the idea of the train stations being visible. I mean, the walls do look cool with these pillars in the middle. Oh no, are you not centered? That one is not centered. Ha! Sweet. Okay, I'll just nudge you into position. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I think it looks interesting. It certainly breaks it up a bit. I don't know about the wall. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I like these. Especially up here. Especially when we get to that point where I have those other belts running, or the beams running down here with the lights on. I think it'll look really good. So I'm gonna go do that at some point. I'm not gonna do it on camera. You get the idea. You're picking up what I'm putting down. And what I'm putting down are these giant columns. So we'll do that the whole way along here, and we'll do that the whole way along here. I don't know about this wall yet. Let's get rid of it for now. Because originally I did not plan to have a wall, so let's stick with the original design here. We'll see how it looks once we get the train stations in here. If it's too noisy with the train station, like visually noisy, maybe I'll get rid of them in the future, but I think for now that looks a-okay. Obviously this staircase is gonna have to be redone, but that's a job for another day. I can still use it. I just gotta jump up onto it. And yeah, I think that's pretty productive. We got our heavy frames being made. They're not going anywhere yet, but we've made them, so that's a thing. I think what I'll do is, actually I'll probably run back there and stick a storage crate, or not a storage crate, like a one of these boys, storage container, over there for now, just to get the heavy frames for the milestones. And then in the next episode, we're going to start working towards computers, because really all we got to do is our circuit boards. And then we'll have our computer stuff as well. So that's what's going to happen next episode. Until that time, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. And we will see you next time. This mouse movement, man. It's because the mouse cable is like rammed up against my keyboard, so it pushes the mouse when I let go of it. Anyhow, cheers.